Yes, Mario is back again in New Super Mario Bros. 2 for the DS, a follow-up to the popular Wii and DS titles. And after fully embracing the 3D environments in his last adventure, he's returned to his side-scrolling roots in this retro revisit.
Badge, I remember having a go at New Super Mario Bros. Wii for calling itself new, and really this is just more of the same. I mean, again, the series seems to be relying more on nostalgia than anything for appeal, and it's hard to find anything actually new about it.
I know what you mean, especially with the story. I know the story isn't a strong point with Mario, but literally 20 seconds after waving goodbye to Princess Peach after she's rescued, this happens. Maybe Peach has Stockholm Syndrome, but I think it's time for Mario to get himself a new girlfriend.
He should hook up with Daisy. I mean, brunettes are way cooler anyway. But every other aspect of the game ticks every box that a Mario game should. Heaps of well-crafted levels, lots of secrets to discover, and of course tight controls that feel even more like an extension of ourselves than ever before.
Yeah, and while some of that polish is definitely starting to wear off, you do have to give Nintendo credit for constantly reinventing these familiar worlds and levels. Unfortunately, the same can't be said for some of its other features.
Yes, and as we mentioned, the big draw in this game is coins. Each level is filled with copious amounts of cash, all with the ultimate goal of reaching 1 million coins. And as such, all the power-ups are focused on increasing your wallet size, gold bricks to stick your head in as they spew out coins, and the new golden flower gives Mario the Midas touch with fireballs that turn almost everything into currency.
And while that does cater to the mad collector in all of us, the shine starts to wear off pretty quick. Plus, 100 coins still equals an extra life. That means by the time I'd done my first playthrough, I had 120 extra lives at the end. Where's the challenge in that?
Yeah, and with that white invincible Tanuki leaf making a return, it just feels too simple.
I'm just not a fan of how easy these games are getting. You lose all that sense of achievement when you can just blast through something like this, and it's only the last area that really starts to challenge you.
Yeah, it definitely feels like the series is focusing a lot more on capturing a younger audience than creating any sort of challenge for old school Mario fans, especially after the Donkey Kong series did such a good job of reinventing itself with some seriously challenging but, you know, still accessible platforming.
Yeah, there's no reason why younger gamers can't be challenged as well.
Exactly.
To add to the longevity, there's now a coin rush mode that allows players to race through 3 random levels collecting as much moolah as possible. You can then compete against other 3DS owners using Street Pass to see who has the best times and scores.
Another addition we have seen before is co-op mode, but with only 2 players available via Wi-Fi and no puzzles or levels specifically designed for that mode, it just feels a little bit tacked on, and it's a lot harder to control on that small screen as well.
I felt the same way about the 3D. It doesn't add anything to the gameplay here. It looks fine, but really it's just blurring the background for a bit of depth. It's not like Super Mario Land 3D where it actually made a difference.
There's no denying though, there is still a lot of fun to be had here. The short levels are just perfect for gaming on the go, and there's heaps of secrets to be found in a second playthrough. But I can't shake the feeling that Nintendo really have to step up their game and bring something original to this series, because I really don't think that next Wii U title is going to do it.
Yeah, I've only had a quick play of that Wii U title, and it really did just feel like a 2D Mario game with some touchscreen interaction. I'm all for reinventing older games, and nostalgia, you know, is a big part with Mario, but I'm starting to feel like I'm just going through the motions with some of these, so I'm still going to give this 7 out of 10 though.
It's 6.5 from me.
Now, later on we're going to have a look at Darksiders 2, which is all about coins and loot and chests, but first, can you guess where these chests are from?